everybody, welcome to Historian Stitch. Today we're going to do a kind of 40s-ish hair video. What I do for 40s hair is probably nowhere near correct. I just go based off of pictures and what I see other people do. And because my hair is super finicky and obviously relatively long, I can't quite get exactly the right thing. So we're going to have my own rendition. Obviously I did not curl it. I might be doing that tonight with pillow curlers. Never used them before. Usually I do either the foam curlers or rag curls. And it works. But I want to try something a little different, and we'll see what these do, because that's going to be a lot of them, because that's relatively small, and I have a lot of hair. So, that might be done tonight, so there might be another video for next week already in progress. We'll see what happens. But, all of that being said, for what we're doing for kind of a how-to video, I have a Facebook page, I have an Instagram, and then of course YouTube. So like, follow, subscribe on any, if not all of those, please. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Don't look at me like that. If I start talking to somebody else, Scarlett is half passed out here, wondering what the heck is going on. So, ignore my weirdness. But yeah. So, obviously first steps are going to be to brush it out, and I've already got my side part going here, because that's usually what I do. Where it gets funky for how I do 40s hair, or 40s, 50s-ish hair, is I can't get the curls, like the really big curls up at the front of my head. They never look right, and they never stay long enough to actually be right. So I tend to do almost an Edwardian twist at the front, and then put it up somehow in the back. Today I am using a hairnet, one that I have made. I thought about using this one that y'all have seen in other videos for Civil War stuff, but I also need to go mow the yard here in a bit, so using that one is not happening today. I need to keep it clean for reenactment we are doing this weekend. So, gonna throw it up in a hairnet once I've got the front done, and probably braided. So this is going to turn into almost one of my Civil War hairstyles that I did a while back and showed y'all how to do, of the twists in the front, the braids in the back, and then a hairnet over it. For the most part, that's not incorrect, because humans are repetitive, and every 15 to 20 years the styles come back and you do it again, which is why in the 60s you have hairnets, in the 1860s you have the hairnets, in the 1940s you've got snoods, the other name for these, technically speaking. A lot of people mistake them at Civil War events as snoods, and we have to look at them and go, no, not quite, they're not snoods yet, that's not until the 40s. And then, of course, they came back again in the 80s, like 1980s, and I'm half waiting for them to come back this year, because there's been a lot that I'm looking at in, like, Walmart and going, oh no, here we go again. So yeah, that's what we're doing today, and yeah. Let's see. If I can remember where I put things, it would be helpful, because I need all the bobby pins. Because in order to get my front curls to stay, it takes at least 3 pins for me, because here. So, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a chunk from that front. That way I've still got enough in the back. Get that out of your way. The fan in the window is not helping. And then I'm just going to do a quick twist. Pull it up a little bit more so that you've got the correct poof. And it looks almost like the Victory curls. It's at least similar enough that it passes, I think. I hope. Somebody might say complete different. But yeah, pin it down. And now we're going to go to the other side. You take another chunk. This side gets wonky for me because I can't take too much, but I can't have too little. Because if I have too much, then the bobby pins won't hold it at all. I'm going ahead and smoothing all of that down. And you're going to start, because this is the bigger side part, you're going to start as close to that part as you can with your twist. And almost immediately start twisting back towards the back of your head. Pull it loose a little bit so it looks like that nice Victory curl. I think they're all called Victory curls. I might also be using the complete wrong terminology for some of this, and I apologize. Because the 1940s is one of those things that I am new to and teaching myself about, because public school education did not do well in that aspect. Now, to help with the floof on the sides a little bit, sometimes I'll put what I call rats. It's the extra hair from my hairbrush that I'll pull out and turn into like padding, because it's the same color as my hair. You can't see it. A lot of people look at them and go gross, because technically it is dead hair, but it's what people in the 1860s were using, other than just like rags that you could shove in there. I don't know what they were using in the 40s. It might be the same thing, it might be completely different, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I do for that part. And when I've got it curled, a lot of times I just leave it like that so that I've got all of the floof. Because unfortunately, when I say my hair is finicky, I mean it. It does. When I take the curls out and I go and I brush them, they all stay individual curls. They don't form nicely together. And when they do, it's all one giant twist that decides to make itself. So, usually I just brush it out, leave it super floofy, and that's all I do. If I want to do something a little different with it, I might water it down a little bit, but then it falls out within minutes. Which is the other thing that I'm going to try with these, of using a lightweight hair mousse, and we're going to see if that makes it last any longer. I did it the other day with rag curls, and they lasted all day for once. So yeah, from here, I'm going to split it down the middle in the back, down the middle of my head. That way I've got two braids going. Hopefully relatively even. Go through, do some quick braids. And the nice thing about having the hairnet is if you get random wolbies like that, or hair floofs, whatever you want to call them, the hairnet is going to cover it and hide it for you, and you don't have to worry about it too much. Lovely knots. I might have to add a few more bobby pins to the front of this for like that chunk that is doing oddities. What? What? How flatten you go? Oh well, I'll have to add the chunks. We'll add my hair rats here after a bit. Right, from here, I'm just going to twist it up, or I could, and actually have it pinned to my head. I'm just going to twist these together into a knot of sorts in the back. Put the hairnet on, and it's going to hold all of that down, so I don't have to worry about it too much. It's just going to keep it from getting knotted if I had left it loose and just thrown it in the hairnet. Which and that's it. That's all I do, at least for what I'm doing today, because I am going out in the yard and working here in a bit, as well as starching petticoats, despite how I'm dressed today. So, that's basically it. I will do the other versions that I typically do here in a bit, probably for next week's post. Basically, the only reason we have one this week is because I haven't felt like writing anything, so the post of the week did not happen. Either we will have one next week and no video, or we will have just another video, and we will see what happens. So yeah, with that, I will see y'all next time. Bye!